Man, I tell you what, it is so crazy to see a third woman run again. She knows she's not going to win. Joe Biden knows he's not going to win. America knows Joe Biden's not going to win. Let me talk about something here for a second. Let me put my glasses on so I can talk to you. So you know I got glasses. Anyway, you're going to flip about this. You're going to laugh about this. This is funny. It's hilarious. What did you say? What? Oh my God. A Looney Tune. A Looney Tune that don't even know his name. A guy that don't even know where he's at. When he calls his wife his sister and calls his sister his wife. When he talked about his hairy legs, Corn Pop. Who in the heck is Corn Pop? And then you don't even know the word about, we hold these truths self-evident, all men are created equal. You want me to show you? It's really weird. He don't even know the Pledge of Allegiance. He don't even know where he's at. So how does he know that he picked Kamala Harris? I'll tell you what, he didn't pick Kamala Harris. His team picked her. But the funny thing about Joe is he's 78 years old, or 77. Let me tell you about this story about 77. What's this? When Ronald Reagan was president, he was 69 years old. When Donald Trump running for president, he was 69 years old. When they both got in office, they both were 70 years old. When they both got it, when he gets out of office, Ronald Reagan, he's 77 years old. So Donald Trump's going to get his second year. And when he does, he leaves office, he'll be 77. Because Americans are not going to allow, hold on, these other two kangaroos that just came in yesterday, the two people that said, hey, let's impeach Donald Trump, that's going to hurt both of them. Both of them. Even Joe Biden said, hey, let's impeach Donald Trump. That's what's going to hurt him. And also what's going to hurt him is lying about his son in Ukraine. The other thing that's going to hurt him is going to hurt his age, the way he is. America's not going to take that chance. This is why he chose Kamala Harris, because he knows that he's going to die, possibility while he's in office. He's not going to be able to serve maybe 1 or 2 years, and he's going to have to step down, and Kamala Harris becomes president. God is not going to let that happen. God will not let that happen, because the Bible says, only man shall rule the earth, not a woman. It's in the book of Isaiah. Go look at it. I'm serious. It's in the book of Isaiah. Go look at it. It tells you what it says. The other thing is going to hurt Joe Biden with that woman that come forward 25 years ago, said that Joe Biden touched her. First, Americans won't, people didn't believe it, but American will believe it. The other thing is on Kamala Harris' side, she was an attorney, and she put a lot of people away that's going to hurt her, that should be out of jail now. She also talked about taking our guns, want to do our rights, our Medicaid and everything and stuff like that. She's got a lot of problems with her. Smoking weed, that she said and admit she did. Well, you know, funny, you're supposed to have a clear, complete record. Become a vice president or president. You shouldn't have nothing. You should have a complete record, clear. And if we choose these two people, you might as well kiss this country goodbye, because it's not going to work. I mean, and they're blaming Joe Biden on coronavirus? Oh, wow. You know, you think it makes no sense. So I'm telling you right now, even when he said the other day, well, you have a choice at a Breakfast Club. You ain't black unless you choose me or Donald Trump. That's going to get him too. There's a lot of things that's going to hurt Joe Biden. And America is not ready to move backwards. We're not ready for a democracy. But I'm going to tell you something. Listen to what I'm going to say. And I'm going to say this one time. If the Democrats get back the Senate in November, then they will start impeachment again on Donald Trump to try to remove him from office. Then the Supreme Court will step in and block them from impeaching Trump. You know, because the House will have both the House and the Senate back. But you know what? That ain't going to work neither. God ain't going to let that happen. Because Mitch McConnell is already ahead of Amy Grant by 17 points. And it's still showing that Donald Trump is losing in the polls. Well, let's see. What about 2016 when they said, oh, Donald Trump was losing to the polls to Hillary? What happened? Well, what happened? It all went down drain. Because people knows that when they had the chance to this, Hillary Clinton could have been the first American woman president, but God did not allow it. It's not the people, it's God that did not allow it. And it's going to be God will not allow Kamala Harris to be the vice president neither. Because the Bible said a woman should never rule this world. And Kamala Harris, I hate to say, you're ridiculous. Because what you said on TV yesterday, a lot of people's already seeing your lies. They're already seeing all the lies that you want to do. This is not a democracy. This is America. And democracy is not going to work in 2020. An angel number is 2020. The angel number is Donald Trump. That Trump, it says, 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 52. And it says, he chose a Trump to be the last Trump. It's 1552. A deck of cards has 52 cards in it. The seventh card back from a set of a deck of cards is a Trump card. Do you remember what Hillary said when Donald Trump called her a woman's card? She said, if I'm a woman's card, then deal me in. And Trump dealed her in. The same thing he's going to do to Joe Biden, and the same thing he's going to do to Kamala Harris. Let me tell you the story about the three women, or the two women, to make it three. 1984, 1984, Ronald Reagan had a running mate. His name was Walter Mondale. And he said, I have chosen a woman vice president named Geraldine Ferraro. And it did not work because America didn't want it. And also because God didn't want it. The second thing, in 2008, John McCain chose a woman, Sarah Palin. When she said the slogan word, you can put lipstick on a pig, but you cannot put it on politics. Okay? And the funny weird thing about it, in the Democrat Party, a pig and the Republican is an elephant. Ain't that weird? It's funny. But you remember when Hillary Clinton was running, she had a man named John McCain. Had a man named Cain. Cain was a man who killed his brother in the Bible over jealousy because he sacrificed things to God. That was the first murder in the Bible. And it's kind of funny that Joe Biden picks a woman that has the K on it. Just like Obama, when he was picked, his last letter of his name was Barack Obama. Barack, B-R-A-C-K. The 11th letter in the alphabet is the K. In 1963, there was a man named John F. Kennedy that got assassinated in Dallas, Texas, that has 11K. The 11th letter in the alphabet is K. If you look at a deck of cards, the 11th letter in a deck of cards with the letter K is Jesus Christ. This is why people did not want the women. Then Now we got these two, I guess call them kangaroos, that tried to bring Trump down during impeachment. Now the impeachment is going to hurt both of them. Completely hurt both of them. How's it going to hurt them? Well, for one, in the Constitution, it's bribery, treason, and two other things I forgot. But anyway, these two articles that was supposed to be in the Constitution did not show these two things in the Constitution. So that violates the Constitution. That will hurt the Democrats for impeaching the president for nothing at all. The abuse of power and obstruction of Congress, they are not in the Constitution. America knows that if they choose Nancy Pelosi, Adam Schiff, Jerry Nadler, and Chuck Schumer, and all these people again, they're going to try to bring down Donald Trump again, as if they get the House back or the Senate back as a full House. The bad thing about it, Americans are not going to allow this to happen again. They spent too much money and they wasted too much money on this impeachment. So here's the thing. If they vote these people in office again, you might as well quit, kiss this world goodbye. Because then Trump will get impeached and he will be removed from office. Then he will be the first man ever to be removed from office. But it's not going to work because the people are not going to allow it. So in November, they're going to vote out Nancy Pelosi, Adam Schiff, Jerry Nadler, Chuck Schumer, and Jerry Nadler. And also the other people who tried to bring down Trump. And I can see this is going to happen. The other thing is Trump is going to make sure that nobody cheats on this election. Because with this coronavirus, people are going to get to vote from home. How do you know that those people live at the address they live at? Biden's going to do anything in his power, so is Kamala Harris, to cheat in this election. And it's not going to work because Donald Trump's already said he's got already plans for this. You remember in 2012, when the Sandy Hook hurricane happened in New York City and all up through there with the rain, the storm, the lightning, the rain, the storm, the snow, the lightning, the winds, and everything. It called it a Frankenstorm. But remember, they all had to vote from home. That's why Obama won. But it's not going to happen again because Trump is smart. Everybody said that he would never beat Hillary Clinton, but he was an outsider that came in. And they chose this man, and they're going to choose him again because we are not going to move backwards. We got a great economy. We've got a great unemployment rate. Just because you don't see it and you don't believe it, the economy's still doing great. So the Democrats are using this as a pandemic to try to hurt Trump. Americans are not going to go for that. Nope, they're not going to go for that. Do you know the word pandemic? In the middle of the word pandemic, P-D-E-M-I-C. Take the word pan means all over the world. Endemic means Democrats. The word dem is in the dictionary as democracy. And it's so funny. It's not going to work. So we give this to the Lord. And we say, Lord, make this be the best president in U.S. history. I ask these in your name. Amen.